Yo Slime, you ready for Spawn issue number 301? Let's go! The Violator has taken Spawn's symbiote, and one of the effects that the symbiote suit gives is that it amplifies the user's powers. So whatever superpowers that the Violator already has, this suit just amplifies them even more. So the Violator has his own army of demons, and he's a little cocky because he has the suit. Violator thinks because he has his own demon army that he has the upper hand, but nah son, Spawn doesn't give two flying fucks because Spawn can raise the dead, so he does just that, raising his own undead army. The Violator's like, fuck, I don't know what to do now, so he's a little nervous about this, and Spawn's circling him with 100 of undead. Violator's like, oh, I thought I had all the power, and Spawn's like, nah, you're just holding a bomb. So Spawn turns his suit into a nuke again, and nukes this man, and it's literally a planetary level nuke because you can see it from space. This nuke he set off kind of shifted reality a little bit, summoning all these other hell spawns, bringing them to Earth. It's going to cause all sorts of problems for Spawn. It's a little goofy because like 10 days later, Spawn's doing interviews with people. He's telling them that they need to rise up against the powers that are controlling them, all the demon and angel powers and stuff like that. Then they want to see him in his suit, so he comes on in his suit. He goes on camera in the middle of like a Zoom call. And yeah, he puts on his Spawn suit, and they're like, damn, look at that shit. These two terrorist suppliers come back from the bar. Spawn moved their car. He probably teleported in it or something. And when they sit inside, Spawn asks them, how much did they pay you to supply the terrorists to kill women and children? They try to shoot Spawn, but he vanishes to a more strategic position on top of a sign, which he leaps off of, knocking it down into their car, crushing them. Then he discovers this demon below, and he's like, is this how you plan to take us all out, one by one? This'll take years. Bro grabs Spawn, teleporting him to a new location so that he can transform into a giant snake, because this dude thinks he's going to be able to take Spawn out. Even though Spawn's in a weaker state right now, he's technically in his classic Spawn state because his powers are weakened. Spawn still destroys him. This snake dude's name is Sanskr, by the way. Sanskr the hamster. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, Spawn cuts his head off. The dude's like, wow, you've grown more experienced, more skilled, and he's missing a goddamn arm. But he's like, you're weaker now. Your suit is weaker. And Spawn's like, I don't give a fuck. Dude, just send more to try and kill me and see what happens. I'll be waiting. Spawn's weakness, however, causes him to stay in the dark so his powers can regrow, because he gets his power from the darkness. Since he's in his classic state, he's going to need to revert back to his military experience as well. So he goes to grab his military weapons in this military warehouse base, and he encounters this other hell spawn. He tries to fight him, but the dude turns intangible and then blocks his other punch. And he tells Spawn that he's caused a whole bunch of ripple effects that'll literally consume the planet. Bro thinks Spawn is arrogant, but Spawn says it's competence, and he decides to go and take the weapons anyway. We then do a time skip into this dystopian cyberpunk future where this man has lost his brother because his brother was hunting after this so-called Spawn. In this dystopian future, there's a darkness where the demons like to stay hidden, and this guy can use this technology that he puts over his head to light the way to see a signal that could lead him to his brother. But when he puts it on, this also attracts demons and reveals their position. He tries to drive away from them on his motorcycle, but they easily catch up and knock him off. After seeing all these demons, the man thinks to himself, how could his brother have survived here? But when the demons go to attack him, Overkill and all of Spawn's villains start attacking them and destroying them. Things get kind of weird when we realize the man's name is Greg. Okay? Normal name, typical shit. Spawn just arrived here too, just like Greg. And Spawn says they should leave and not draw too much attention. But then the freak recognizes Greg. It turns out Greg is the freak's brother. But they had some sort of sketchy past where they worked for this company that destroyed innocent lives, and he remembers Greg went back to work for them. So he guts Greg because he's a hero now. And heroes don't have time for brothers. Pretty dark shit, but yeah. Next, we move to a different location in a different time where this guy's going up to this temple. He's abandoned his heritage, his tradition, and everything his culture believes, but then he started to realize that it's true because he's hearing voices. So he kills himself to stop them, but then he turns into the ninja Spawn. And that, my friends, wraps up Spawn issue number 301. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.